Hello there, welcome to Genesis Models. My name is Bo Waldron and welcome to another inbox review. We have Eduard's limited edition 1/48 scale Adlerangriff, which is the Bf109-E in the Battle of Britain. So it's a nice limited edition, really sort of going about the Battle of Britain, which is really cool because we do have a Battle of Britain group build going on. So let's just open this kit up, which by the way, this kit is reboxed in 2020. It was around about 2012 when it was new tooled, so pretty sort of nice tool. It's also available in the Genesis Models store. Its RRP is £51.30, but with 10% off that is £46.99. and as always, you premium members get an extra 5% off. Just go to Genesis Models store and find out the details just there. So let's just jump into the kit. Well, first off, we have the well, this is a duo kit by the way as well, so you get two kits in here, but as you can see, if we look at the first sprue here, we have our wing section, and as you would expect from Eduard, they do have this lovely next generation surface detail. Let's get you in a bit closer. We've got lovely recessed panel lines, right? We've got this lovely loads of recessed rivets on there, really nice and shallow, which really makes a nice cool looking bit of surface detail, and you got that literally all over the kit, looking really nice, really sort of crisp, nice and smooth. Moving along, we have the actual fuselage section, which if we have a look here, again, same lovely level of detail. We do have the engine cowls missing because we do have an engine with this to show it off. Here's the engine cowl, again looking absolutely stunning on that surface detail. Flip it upside down, we do have some detail on the inside just there on both sides, as you can see. No nasty ejector pin marks in there. Again, really sort of top-notch kit. Right, I'm just going to separate the doubles we have just here. Right, and we've got two sprues with all our little bits and bobs on, so let's just have a little look-see at this. We have our engine just here, which is, you know, you get loads and loads of bits that build up to make a really sort of nice looking engine, which I actually have one built and I'll show you at the end. We've got fuel tanks, as you can see. Again, lovely recessed surface detail on there. We've got our cockpit section just here. Again, loads and loads of bits that build this up. We do have an instrument display panel just there, which has got all our sort of dials and everything in there, and I do believe, yes, there it is, we have the blanked out version, so as you can put photo etch on top, propellers, all sorts of bits and bobs as well. Moving along to another one, we've got all our sort of like tail sections and flaps and all slats and, you know, ailerons and all that good stuff. We do have some plastic tires just there, nice detail, nice treads you can see in there. We've got our landing gear here as well. Again, we have those ejector pin marks on here, so we don't sort of see any nasty ejector pin marks in nasty places. We have these little tabs, which is a really good way of doing it. Again, loads of little bits here and there. Also love our landing gear. You can sort of see a bit of detail in there, a few little tiny little rivets, and we've got that lovely detail on the opposite side as well. Moving along, we have two sets obviously of our canopies. Right, we'll just pop these out. We'll pop one of them out. Right, if we can just get it out nicely without actually breaking anything. This is proving a bit difficult. Hold on, bear with me. Moving along, hopefully you're seeing looking like some really nice crystal clear canopies. If I'll just hold it up to the light, I'm not seeing any nasty cobwebs. Maybe slightly a bit sort of like you can see a tiny little sort of wavy kind of ripple effect in there, maybe not mega clear. I mean, it's still looking really damn clear, but it's not like sort of like really nice ultra canopy clear, but it is pretty damn close. not bad at all. Then we obviously have the instructions, and we're just going to show you a couple of the cool bits that we get with this. We get a whole bunch of photo etch. Right, so if we just pop this out sort of really quickly, we do have, which is what the limited edition part of this is all about really, is this boy just here. We get a nice 1/48 scale resin pilot. You might sort of notice, maybe if we get you in as close as possible, you might see like a little hole in his mouth, and you might be thinking that's a bit of a default, but actually you're supposed to put like a cigar in there because he smokes cigars and everything, which is, you know, kind of cool. If you don't want that, you could probably fill it in, but look at the detail on that. Absolutely bags of detail. Really nice bit of resin. You also get wheels in here, enough to make the two. You only get one pilot, so only one of your models can have the pilot in there. But yeah, as you can see, we got the wheels, a bit of landing gear at the back as well. Nice bit of resin there. We do have, which is quite cool, as always with Eduard, well not always, but most of their kits have nice bits of photo etch, which we have the instrument display panels and seat belts and everything. We've got those new style of, you know, having that kind of glass sort of crystal clear kind of stuff on the dials and stuff, which sets that off. We flip it over and we got a whole, oh no, we've got a second one, sorry, and then we also get a bunch of non-printed photo etch, which has all sorts of stuff for like air intakes and all that cool stuff, as well as good old canopy masks as well. Then we have some of our decals. Nice big decal sheet just here because we have got loads and loads of markings. I can't remember, it was about 10 or 11 markings. Loads of markings, as you can see. You know, Eduard's decals are pretty damn good, as well as the stencils as well on the back. As you can see, you know, pretty nice decals. Then we have the instructions themselves, which if we have a quick look in here, nice good quality coloured sort of booklet. We have a nice description and a bit of talk about Adlerangriff, sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. Nice little read there. Then, as always, you know, it's a World War II fighter. We build all the cockpit section together. You know, it does clearly sort of show where everything's going, as well as the photo etch and all that kind of stuff. We do have a nice engine section which shows that, but you know, we've got the typical World War II fighter. Two fuselage halves go together. The two, or should we say 3 pieces for the wing section, and then wing section to the fuselage, which makes it a nice, cool, easy build. Moving along, we then have stuff like the moving parts of, well, positioning parts of, you know, stuff like ailerons and flaps and slats and all that goody stuff, and the tail section and everything. Landing gear, looks like we can have it up. I'm not seeing it going in a down position, but again, I'm assuming that you can have it in the down position, but they're not seeming to show it in the instructions. Right, they did this with their 1/32 scale version as well. They didn't show it in the up position, kind of strange. Very similar kits, but yeah, up and down with the canopy. You know, you can have the engine cowl on or off. Right, and moving along, oh, we've got an alternative assembly for the closed nose. Right then, so you need to sort of maybe take note of that, because it is a little bit different there. But yeah, we can have a few nice little options of different positions. But then we have this, which is just absolutely bags of markings. I mean, you've got 2 kits in here, so you do need a fair few. But as you can see, there is a load of different markings, different patterns, the yellow nose, the red nose, all sorts going on there. And as you can see, taking a fair bit of time to go through. Then we have the stencils. So yeah, all in all, I mean, you know, it's a great kit. I've actually built it and it went together rather nicely. I actually get to show you a completed build, which hopefully you can see with all that lovely surface detail. It really sort of brings it out, those tiny rivets, really sort of shows it off rather nicely. Maybe I'll see it a little bit better on the underside. We have the engine section, which hopefully you can see in there. It does look all nice and detailed. Maybe we'll bring you around the opposite side. We then have the cockpit section. Hopefully you might be able to see in there a little bit with all that nice photo etch going on in there. I do believe when I built this, Eduard didn't have the nice shiny instrument display panels and stuff, so I had to kind of make my own, but you actually get them made for you with this one, and there you go. Looking really cool. Really does build into a nice fun kit, so definitely highly recommended. So hopefully you've enjoyed that, but as always, until next time, my name's Bobby Waldron, this is Genesis Models, and I'll catch you in the next video.